Okay, so now we have the computer-based information system. Computer-based information system, meaning computers are mostly used here. Okay, so in organizations, managers rely on information to make decisions and solve problems. This information can be presented orally or in a written form by an information processor. Accounting information system is of the computer-based information systems. Okay, so for the managers to make decisions, they need to have information to do so. So management information system, decision support system, office automation, and expert system, all these subsystems utilize computers to provide information that helps in problem solving and supports quality management. So computer-based information system provides information that enables internal customers to perform better, improving product and service quality. Additionally, standard financial reports from AIS serve as a scorecard of quality, effort, and report on rework costs, scrap, customer returns, warranty claims, etc. So effective use of computer-based information system can lead to increased efficiency, improved decision making, and enhanced product and service quality. Okay, so we have parts of computer-based information system. Parts of computer-based information system. So the first part is the hardware, okay, which refers to the components of a computer that are utilized for input, processing, and output, such as keyboard, monitor, processor, and printer. So in our first session, when we are talking about the hardware, where we are able to divide the hardware into 4 categories. So we talked about the input devices, the output devices, storage devices, as well as the processor. Okay, then software is also part of the computer-based information system. What does the software do? Remember, we said a software is simply the computer programs that control how a computer functions. Then we have the database, which is an organized collection of data called a database, made up of 2 or more related data files. Then people, of course. For us to have information, meaning we must have people who create that information, either by using Microsoft Word or PowerPoints or anything else. Okay, so people are part of the computer-based information system. Then we also have protocols, which includes strategies, directives, techniques, and guidelines for employing the computer-based information system. Okay, so these strategies, mostly they are strategies in which work should flow, in which information is supposed to flow. That's why most you have those, the top managers, middle managers, and the lower managers. Then we also have telecommunication, network, and internet. So to enable electronic communication, telecommunication and networks are used to connect computers and computer equipment in a building, city, nation, or across the globe. Okay, so the following we'll talk about the categories of information system. Categories of information system. So to start with, we have transaction processing system. Transaction processing system, abbreviated as TPS. So the primary function of a transaction processing system is to record, process, validate, and store transactions that occur in a different function areas of a business. Okay, so whichever transaction made at a certain institution, okay, there must be that information system which will do that. So these transactions may be either internal or external. So this processing system is utilized in various areas of an organization, including finance, accounting, manufacturing, production, human resources, marketing, engineering, quality control, and resource development. So the transaction processing system serves as a critical tool for future retrieval and use of transaction data. So remember we said for information to make sense, it must be, we need to be able to retrieve that information. Okay, so this is one part of the transaction processing system. It's its task to do. Then second, we have management information system. Management information system. Utilizing transactions, data that has already been processed, and output from TPS, these systems create information reports after processing the data. Okay, so here we have the summary reports and exception reports, which are the outputs of management information systems. We also have decision support system, DSS. Decision support system, DSS. So making decisions is a crucial component of management. Okay, almost everyone knows about that. Some people have even said that decision making and management are the same thing because both require difficult tasks and numerous choices involving people's actions. So it's very, very tough. Therefore, DSS are simply systems that help the managers in an organization with coming up with decisions. So these types of systems will produce graphical that will help the managers to come up with decisions. Of course, there are disadvantages of information system. Disadvantages of information system. So the fact that information system is well organized, okay? All the data is well organized, meaning there is de-skilling of workers. De-skilling of workers, okay? Because we have a system there. So we might not need much manpower, okay? So de-skilling of workers, this refers to the process of introducing new technologies, often for automation, that can make the existing skills of some workers obsolete. Okay, so instead, the task to be done with, by the human being, the computer comes in, the technology comes in, meaning that person will lose the job, okay, because the machine can do the same job. So it's really killing the workers. Then there is information overload. There is information overload. Why? Because there must be a database. There must be a database management system. So information just too much. So the generation of excessive amounts of information can create information overload, which can be overwhelming for managers who must sort through and use it to make decisions. The other disadvantage of information system is employees' mistrust. Okay, because computers have come in place, the employer might find it so difficult to trust the employees. Okay, but rather trusting the computers. So employees may fear that computers will eventually replace them, leading to mistrust of information systems unless they are assured that their jobs are not in danger. Competitive pressure. Okay? Small and medium scale industries face increased competitive pressure and risk they are pushed out of the marketplace by larger companies. Okay, so in as much as having these new technologies, computers, okay, still we have these disadvantages. But I mean, we can't run away from the introduction of computers. So this marks the end of Unit 7. We'll continue through to Unit 8.